You focus on a situation that you cannot change, no matter how much you stress about it. You wish to turn back time and redeem yourself, or that opportunity you had been given that got ruined. But it's like spilled milk that can't be scooped back into the bottle. You cannot turn back the clock. Or can you? Welcome. Almost a year ago, I traveled to Benin City, in Nigeria, a distance of 5,058 miles from where I live. I called up a cousin, really a sister. There is no word for cousin, niece, or nephew in the Bini language. We are brothers and sisters. I said to her over the phone, "Hey, long time, I'm in town and would like to visit you and your babies. May I have your address?" She said, "Indeed, it's been a long time. About the address, call me on the day you are visiting me. When you are actually in the car to my place, call me again." I was surprised, so I said, "But we are speaking now. Why can't you just give me the address now? You know how phone connections are. What if I can't reach you again?" She replied, "No, call me when you've set off for my place, then I will give it to you." At this time, I was a bit annoyed, and could not understand why she wouldn't just give me her address. We left it at that. So, a few days later, I set off for her house. Guess what? No matter how many times I called her, she would not pick up that phone. So, after almost 30 years, I couldn't meet this cousin, had to travel back to the land of my exile, in the West. Like millions of others born in Nigeria, in exile all over the world. Now I never will see her again because she passed away. Little did I know that that frustrating conversation would be the last time I would speak with her. 4 weeks ago, this same 41-year-old sister woke up and collapsed. 30 minutes later, she was pronounced dead in the hospital. Just like that, leaving 3 young children behind, the youngest just 12 months old. I was mentally and spiritually grieving. Wounded because she was family. It feels like there is a wound in my heart, a void, someplace in my heart she occupied, even without my registering it, like a stone of Israel she was. Quote, "And the stones were according to the names of the children of Israel, 12, according to their names, like the engravings of a signet, every one with his name, according to the 12 tribes." End quote. Like you, maybe, I believe that this world is a temporary place. According to a Bini parable, this world we are in now is a marketplace, a trading place for our souls and body. We have our appointed time, a time to return to our Maker. The soul goes back to the Creator, that's our belief, anyway. So, I started to ask the Most High. Who am I to question God, though? But I did ask whether this my sister had crossed over, because it was her time. If not, why didn't the highest stop her from leaving this realm? If for no other reason, for the sake of our 3 young who are now orphans in that country called Nigeria, a land so rich, yet so harsh to its own citizens, so uncaring, that it sometimes seems as if those ruling over Nigeria only want to frustrate the people. See how far we can fall. Maybe my cousin died through medical negligence. Last year my mother had to be hospitalized due to a medication error. She had taken a prescribed medicine, as she was instructed to by the doctor, only to collapse shortly after. Thanks to the Creator, she was not alone and was quickly rushed to another hospital and admitted. She was so weak, could no longer speak or move. According to another doctor, she had been given a drug. So, what if my mother had been alone, what would have happened? Also, another aunt of mine now needs regular dialysis, after another case of medical negligence, caused by a hospital. Sad, isn't it, that someone would seek help, only to be hurt more? Right now, we don't know why this my cousin passed on. The most pressing thing my family is trying to sort out now is, what do we do with her 3 children back in Nigeria? My uncle, her father, does not live in Nigeria, neither do I or most of my siblings. My mother, her aunt, is old and needs care herself. At this point, the children live with their maternal grandmother, a big challenge. None of us really know much about her, but the little we know is very troubling. What would you call this, if when a mother collapses in a house with her 2 adult brothers and her mother, no one helps her or raises alarm? But her 9-year-old is sent to go get a taxi to transport his mom to the hospital. The son comes back 30 minutes later, his mom is already dead. What kind of people are these? Why would someone collapse in a house with 3 adults, and only her 9-year-old son is sent to seek help? This same grandmother is now insisting she must care for the children. I am not saying things are rosy in the Western countries, but should this happen in the West, social services would get involved. Not that this is what my family wants, but at least they would step in to help. We've just buried my cousin and making plans to look for a nanny. I am hopeful, sad that I missed the opportunity to speak with her or say goodbye, that I was angry with her for failing to give me her address when I requested it. Now I will never know why she did it. Please pray for these 3 children, that they are comforted, and that we make decisions that are best for them. Have you been in a situation where you want to turn back the clock? I feel so right now.